Mr. Roskam and then Mr. Becerra. Mr. Roskam is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to enter into a colloquy. Yeah. Mr. Chairman, Medicare loses close to $60 billion each year in fraud and improper payments. No one denies this. In fact, some have even a higher number. As we look forward to tough decisions that must be made to strengthen and protect Medicare for future generations, one obvious issue to address is the current antiquated system of paying out claims only later to go back and look for fraud and improper payments. Together with a bipartisan group of members in the House and Senate, I've helped put forward the Preventing and Reducing Improper Medicare/Medicaid Expenditures, or PRIME Act, legislation that improves the way CMS operates and works to apply the great successes of the credit card industry in preventing fraud and abuse. As I've noted before, Medicare loses close to 10% of what they take in to fraud and improper payments. By comparison, the credit card industry loses only 0.044 of their almost $17 trillion in transactions. Today, my colleague and partner in this effort, Senator Carper, plans to offer the PRIME Act as an amendment to the other body's SGR proposal, and I'm hopeful that the Chairman will agree to work toward this, to include this common ground solution in any long-term SGR fix legislation that the committee moves forward in the future. And I yield back.
Well, I would just say to the gentleman, obviously these issues, trying to combat fraud and abuse has always been a priority of this committee, and this is an important policy area, and I think it's one that I appreciate the work that you've done on it and look forward to trying to address this. We're making some fundamental changes to the Medicare physician payment system in this legislation, and we need to make sure that we avoid any unintended consequences. And so especially in a program such as this, or any federal program, frankly, which is vulnerable to fraud and abuse. So I look forward to working with you on that legislation as we continue to move this process forward. Thank you.